Okay, this is the SVX fuel pump removal, which is behind the seat. And basically, you just flip the seat down, fold the carpet back, and it's right under the hump in between the wheels. First thing you do is remove this cover, which I've removed the screws. And then you just remove all the hoses, which I've already done for time purposes. As you can see, and I've already unplugged that, but usually what I do is unscrew this just counterclockwise and just pop it, and then I pull it up a little and it's easier to unplug it. So I've just taken that all off for time purposes for the video. At that point, you just pull this up. Just take this off so it don't fall in our way. And there you have your fuel pump plug and your sending unit plug. So I pull that off for your sending unit, and I also unplug the fuel pump just so it's easier to manipulate these in here. So basically pull this until the hose is straightened out. And at that point, there's a clip down in there. See if you can see it. That square clip. I've left it loose because it takes a while to get it out. But what I do is I have a tool here. And here, I'll pull it out and show you where I grab a hold of it. And I just reach down in here. See if I can't get it out. It's just a square little plug, and basically all I do is I grab it right there by those tabs. It's kind of hard to get to them, but then you just pull up and it'll pop. On this side, you just reach, and same thing, you just pull right there, and the same there, you just kind of try to pull out at the same time. And it may warp and bend it a little, but you can just bend it right back. It's a real thin metal, so it's real easy to bend back. At that point, now I can get the fuel pump out, which I'm going to remove it and the sending units because I have to replace them all. So basically, the middle one with these two hoses is your fuel pump. What I do is just grab it, just shake it, and it just pops like that. Once you get it up a little bit, see that hose that crosses over, you have to remove that, which I've already taken the clamp off. So you just pop that off. And that just comes off, and you just leave that laying there. That's for the sending unit. At this point, the fuel pump's pretty much free because you've already unplugged it as far as the harness goes. Basically, you just pull it. It comes right out, and that's your fuel pump assembly. I've done taking mine off. As you can see, it's destroyed. So I've noticed video is going to keep bouncing back and forth because I'm having to flip my phone. So hopefully you guys can still get the gist of it. At this point, now I can remove my sending units. As you can see, there's one to the right and one to the left. It's easier to remove the one to the left because you got to unplug that harness that's down in there. So you just reach down in there and grab the bracket. Just slide it straight up. See, it just comes straight out. Just like that, and there's the bracket. So at this point, I just bring it up to here to where I can get to the plug. And I've partially unplugged it. Maybe. These things are a slight pain to unplug. So there we go. And you can see these things are really corrode. They're real notorious about that, and that's why you have fuel pump for fuel gauge failures a lot in these. And also, usually not the fuel pumps.